Welcome back to another episode of Enkindled Voices. My name is Maria.
And my name is Carmen.
And we are your host of the day. Welcome back. It feels like I almost feel like nervous because it feels like we've been away for like forever.
I know. I'm like, I think this one will be posted on our regular day, maybe.
Yes, we're back on track, back on schedule.
Yeah.
July just kind of kicked our butts in a good way. But yeah, we had every intention to post those two episodes.
Yeah, because honestly, the last time we filmed was mid or early June.
Yeah. Mid-June.
Mid June.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I started moving, like
Mm-hmm.
for real moving, because the other episodes we filmed.
Well, no, you had already moved.
I had moved,
She had already moved, but like the
Or-
last heavy things
And
from the house,
organizing
yeah.
and different. Oh yeah, we
Different
were
projects.
fixing the yard and a bunch of random projects that needed to be done. So then
We just kind of went off
couldn't
track.
edit.
No, she couldn't edit, and I didn't know how to
I'm
edit.
sorry.
And so no, hopefully you guys don't mind the choppiness. I'll learn better for this time. I edited the last episode, and I just had to hand it to Carmen her flowers, give them to her because it's a lot, but it's also fun. But yeah, she's been graciously editing all of our previous episodes. So then last week I was like, Carmen, do you want to just teach me so that I could take this off your plate? And yeah, she mentored me through it. So
Yeah, and I think, I mean, honestly, we could go back and forth. Well, once I finish these
we
these
just have
next
to
weeks,
get through one more week.
yeah, then I could I'll have probably more time to edit. But even with that, the not the last episode, but the episode before, we had like the most not ugliest Wi-Fi, but it was not good Wi-Fi.
Yes.
So then the thing wasn't downloading.
Took her forever to
and
upload.
We kept getting different Wi-Fis, and some of them wouldn't work where I live or the house or whatever. It was complicated. So then the last one that came in, the guy came when one of the videos was uploading.
Oh yeah. I
So then
that.
the Wi-Fi got cut off because we needed to put the new Wi-Fi, and that new Wi-Fi took like 3 hours because they had to do all this new wiring and stuff. It was like kind of like a whole thing. And so then
That's why
I was
got
at
posted
work.
late. Yeah.
I was at work, and my husband's like, "Hey, yo, the thing stopped going," and he tried to redo it, but it wasn't working because I think I had to press something, and finally it uploaded, but it was a whole.
That's right.
A whole
Because
thing.
we posted on Monday, and it was also posted at a random time. The kitchen one.
Yeah, and then we had uploaded one, and it was only 4 minutes long.
That's right. Because
Guys.
on Sunday. Oh yeah, we came over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why it's like we did record, and they were supposed to go up on like the set days, but yeah, like it ended up not working. And I was like, hey yo, it's showing only 4 minutes, and it's still there. But yeah, and then things just happened. If you see, I don't know how it'll look once we edit this, but I got hurt. I got injured. I have a sprained ACL, and I came over to Carmen's house on Monday so that she could teach me how to edit. And I was already limping that day. I didn't think anything was like wrong, but the next day, like I had to go to like the minor injuries spot, and then they're like, yeah, you have this and that. And so then the next time I came to Carmen's house, I had a whole like brace on my knee and stuff. But that being said, like I started editing, and then my laptop died, and my office is a mess, and I still can't find my laptop charger. So thankfully on Friday, once I told Carmen, I was like, so I finished editing, but even there, like when it was downloading, it got stuck at like a certain percentage to like download from the thing. And not to bore you guys, but point is, it's up now. We're here. We're caught up. Life has happened. We hope that you guys have had many adventures, that you've traveled, are hosting friendship gatherings, and yeah, that July has been amazing to you guys.
I'm like, honestly, I want to go to a beach and like get into like the water a little bit. We passed by some beaches, me and Eric, like a month ago or two, but we just saw the water from afar.
You didn't do anything.
I just want to go to the beach one more time and just before summer ends.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
just like hang out or go somewhere with, I don't know,
Because we
people.
haven't done any.
Or
Okay.
even
Well,
the pool.
yeah. We could do a rent a pool. I almost did it for 4th of July because my none of my friends, if you watched the last episode, I said if you're my friend, you might get an invitation or anything. They didn't get it. They didn't indeed did not receive an invitation. I was so tired. Like the 4th of July, I basically slept all day. But do you know why? It's because I realized that the day before is when I had like fell,
Oh,
and so
yeah.
then my body was probably just feeling like relaxing from all the tension and stuff like that. So I basically slept all day.
Yeah, because Maria, like these past weeks or the weeks pri- going
Mm-hmm.
to her falling, she's been with family and
Yeah.
doing a bunch of things with them. So she was out and about and like having that family time with her. Well,
Yes.
your
With
grandparents
my
came
grandparents, yeah.
and like family members.
Yes, yes. Which when I shared that in the kitchen episode, like by that point, like my grandparents had been here. But
Yeah.
then after that, the reason why I was in this latest episode a little bit more distracted, like on my phone, is because I had a secret mission to go pick up my uncle who was coming as a surprise.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh shoot! Like right after I finished filming, I headed over to the airport to pick him up and stuff like that. So yeah, it was just. It's been a busy 2 months, but wouldn't trade it. And I know that my friends like will still enjoy the last bits of summer. And yeah, we're kicking it off with Carmen's housewarming party.
Engagement. But
Engagement. No, her
yeah.
housewarming party.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little housewarming party, and some of my husband's family is gonna come from LA. So
Yes.
let's see. Well,
Yes.
let's see how that goes because it's been a whole fixing the house plus a party. I'm like, I should have just pushed it back, but it's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, housewarmings are stressful. I've been seeing a lot of memes where it goes, so when are you gonna show me your house? And it's like the house with a bunch of boxes. So yeah, Carmen, brave of her to host it like a month, and we still haven't had ours, and it probably won't be until September. But it's a lot. Moving is a
Yeah,
lot.
it
So she's
is.
been trying to do something that people do in a year. She's been doing it in a month. So big kudos to her.
No, yeah, thank you. It's because we had to, in a way, push it in the summer. If not, a lot of our family members wouldn't be able to make it until maybe next year. So let's see how it goes.
Yes, yes. But welcome back. Thank you guys for being gracious. And maybe you did need that little break from us. But yeah, we hope that if you're new here, well, this is us. We're two Catholic girlies who just have a lot of love for our faith and for that community that comes with it. And I think through it, like we just receive so many graces, and we hope that you guys are also able to experience that and that you can find that in your community. So we're just those little birdie reminders to tell you to get involved in your parish. And yeah, with the end of fall, with the end of fall, with the end of summer comes a lot of fall festivities. The summer really is like, I feel like the church almost runs like on a school schedule to a certain extent, because the fall kicks off a lot of our faith and religious programs, CCD, confirmation, OCIA. And then from that, then we start preparing also already for all the events in Advent and everything that's coming up. So you really do need some time to recharge in the summer. To get yourself prepared for that. What have been some of your favorite things that you do to like mentally prepare yourself? Right now we're not going back to confirmation, but in those times, what were some things that you enjoyed doing to refuel yourself up spiritually and just energy wise?
Yeah, I think, well, for me, I do know like in the past years, we would be more like, okay, let's have like friendship family time together, like just to like not be, because during the whole year, like when you serve especially in any teaching type of service, like whether it be CCD or your youth group leader or anything like that, or confirmation, etc. It's like the whole year you're there giving, you're giving and teaching, which is really beautiful. And it's like, I love that. Like, maybe one day, like I'll go back or do teaching in a different way. But during those summer months, I know that it was like a lot of like recuperating, like getting back, having more time with like friends and family, and just like even being out there in the nature, like reconnecting with God, if that even makes sense, like, or going to visit other churches. I don't know. I love to do that, even though we still serve in our um, parish, but like taking that time to kind of like go explore other places, maybe get refreshed, reinvigorate. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
like seeing new things and new ways. Because even when we go to different parishes or different masses, and in different cities, you get to see like, oh look, they're doing that this way. Maybe that's something we could do. Like it gives you ideas and stuff. And I think it like, God meets you everywhere, and He's everywhere. And like, um, when you're going out there, like even with nature, it's like, dang, you're seeing the water, you're seeing the
Yeah.
hills, you're seeing all this stuff, and you're like, dang, like I have this moment with you in silence, like that prayer moment, and like getting a little bit more of Him, and then I don't know, you it refreshes you in a way to then go back and go
So that you could
100.
be able to, yeah, to
Yeah,
kick it off at 100. Yeah,
yeah,
because as a teacher, you definitely always want to be, not that we're always at 100%, but you
yeah.
definitely want to be able to be, if you can take care of yourself, then you'll be able to
Mm-hmm.
take care of others. So it's definitely important to reset yourself
Yeah.
before you kick off the fall, because then from there it's basically like go go go.
Yeah, which it's still fun, but I did see this thing that someone reposted or something, or maybe it was a page that I followed. It said um resting or recharging is different than just being lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because
Yes.
sometimes I think in a way, sometimes our mentalities could be like, oh, I'm resting, but you, in the back of
You
your
feel
brain,
guilty.
you feel guilty and you think you're just being lazy.
Yeah.
But it's like, you're not. I think God gives us these moments of rest, as so did He. Like He said, what's like, we have to rest, like leave
Mm-hmm.
like Sunday, like to
Just
chill
chill the Sabbath day.
and go to mass.
Yes, and okay,
Yeah.
honestly, reflecting on this injury, because I another injury. No, like I have to be honest. What was it on Saturday? Before it all happened, I stopped by our parish to pick up some keys and in the office, and then I helped. I'm no longer like the youth minister or anything, thank goodness. When we have an amazing person who's doing that, but I was picking up some keys from her. I'm still helping her out. I am slowly retrieving a little bit more, but just being there, like because I helped do some of the planning already. For you kind of always plan a year ahead, just like you would like in if you had a
Like a
business or
school.
anything else. So I was part of those conversations with her. So then just being there in the office, I was already thinking like, oh shoot, even though you want to take the summer off as a youth minister, you kind of can't, because you're already, especially being new, you have to rebuild these programs. So I was there and I was like, oh, we have to do this for confirmation. And because we knew we've been wanting to give the forms a big upgrade since last year. And I was like, that's coming up. And then I was like, then the year two retreat's coming up. And I was like, oh, and then I'd have to explain to her how it has to get done. And then these events. And then I was like, oh, and they also asked me to be a part of our fall festival. And I haven't been able to attend meetings because of my family. But now those things are coming up. So then all
Yeah.
of these different things started coming up. And I started feeling overwhelmed. And I was already like feeling stressed about it. So that was Saturday, and then by Monday, like out of like, oh, I don't want to say out of nowhere because it's like doctors, I can't speak on it too much, but yeah, then that happened. And then I feel like it's not that God wants these things to happen to us, but like I'm available. Because of this injury, I can't drive for a whole month, which is like, for me, that's like the hardest part, because it's like, well, I purposely planned my schedule so that the whole month of June I could have it off. I didn't schedule any meetings, and I was able to do that because, again, I planned ahead and just
Yeah.
mapped it out. But knowing that when my family left, I knew that I was going to just kind of like dive right into it. And so I had a lot of things pending for that week. And so when they tell me on Tuesday that I can't drive, I was like, but I have a meeting tomorrow. And I'm like, well, now I have to cancel that. And I'm like, well, I can't even drive to work. So I'm like working remotely. And I'm like, oh man, a coffee sounds good, but I can't even drive there. I've been driving for like what 10 years now, and it just like for me driving, it's like when they said that, I'm like I started getting a little depressed, and I did during the first week because I was like I can't. I'm back to like being limited as to what I can do. I can't stand for too long. And if I want to go there, I have to rely on someone. And it's like having to be like gracious with like myself of like, yes, I'm lying down, but I'm like, I could be doing this, or like it's hard. And even like asking for help, like thank goodness again that my parents like live so close. But even like with that, they're like, do you want me to bring you food? And I'm like, no. I'm like, it's okay. You don't have to. But then like also accepting when you need help. So then I'm all like, I was like, maybe I needed this to happen again to kind of like already remind myself to like slow down, because we haven't even started that. And I was already starting to enter into like a little panic, stress mode of it, because I love it. I love how busy our church is. But sometimes that's where we have to learn how to like take care of our mental health while still doing something that we love. Because that's like one of my toxic traits, is just like seeing a calendar and then thinking of like how much I could fit into it. And been working on it, but I just love calendars.
No, and I think, that's God, gives us, it tells us like, hey, it's okay to balance it out.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. Like, you'll be okay. But it is hard to be like, to let go of some, it's like, it's hard to let go and let God.
Yes,
but
it's so
like,
hard.
But it's like, we must, like, we need to, because there's like people like our new youth minister, she's like wonderful and she's doing amazing. And it's like, if we don't let her take it, like let go, and God is giving her all these tools and things for her to also do it. And it's like, it's hard. Like, you've been there for a long time, and it's like wait,
Like, and it's not yeah, and it's like not even that. It's like I've obviously surrendered it all, but then it's like it's just that like I don't want her to feel burnt out. So then it's like, I guess it's like again back to that like toxic hero complex, or you're like, not that I want to do it, it's just like me wanting to help her so that she doesn't feel burnt out, which is more than capable, honestly. But it's just like, because I also know like how big all of those ministries are, like that role shouldn't be for one person. And so then it's like, I know she'll do great, and it's just like the littlest things that I'm like volunteering for. But then I just know like all of everything that's happening at our parish. So you're like,
and I think because we've been there for a while, for a good minute, it's like we know how things can get. But I think it's like at this point, like trusting the Lord, and it's like, okay, with his help and the help of the community, like, things could go smoothly, run good, and everything.
it's just that I think it's like, I guess that's like the pros and cons. It's like that sometimes the Holy Spirit does like inspire me in so many ways, and I'm like, shoot, I want to start this ministry, or I want to do this, but then I don't think back on like myself, because I'm just a giver and I like to give time. And so then I'm like, oh, we could do this and that, but then it's like, no, like you said, finding that balance. And as we both start on this like different journey of like taking a step back, it's like that, like
it's hard.
It's like you have to, when a kid's learning how to walk, you have to let them fall, and just stop myself from overstepping.
And I mean, I think, God gives us this time, and is giving us this time to kind of figure out and see what else, where we can support. And like support in a way, like it's like supporting in those little gaps, but not being fully in there, but just being there when it's like needed. And also, who knows, maybe doing something else. I mean, honestly, like recording these episodes, doing this podcast, editing, it takes a long time.
It does.
So I'm like, maybe that is for right now. Maybe it's like this plus something else from our parish that we do. We don't know, like.
Yeah, because like even today that I was able to go to mass early, I was like hearing like, oh, Holy Family Ministry meets this next Sunday, and I was like, I just thought to myself like, oh my gosh, after a whole year, I'm finally gonna be able to like reattend it, because it just got that busy. So I think it's just that like change, and I'm honestly like excited to see like to have that extra time to devote to this podcast, because like every time that we see that there's like someone else that's joining the community, it just makes my little heart so happy, because it's like we've longed for this project. So the fact that we're making it happen, episode 31, it's like, whoa. And I don't know if we've ever said it, but like we officially have 100 subscribers on YouTube. So big kudos to you guys. I don't like how the title subscriber sounds. So it's like we honestly see you guys as like family members or just like besties. And yeah, it's like exciting to see where it can go. I want to plan a big thing for Carmen and I, so that we could sit down.
Oh yeah. We haven't done that either.
Yeah.
I think because the last time we planned was when
December,
in a way, yeah. And we've been meaning to really, because there's some episodes that we talk about certain topics and stuff, but then there's some episodes that we yap along, which is also fine. God gives us these thoughts and ideas for maybe to share, but also it's good to have kind of like a plan, because it's even the littlest things. It's like what day are we gonna film or record, what day does it work, so then we could upload out so it's like all of those little things that come into effect, and which it does come into like any other thing. It's like, we got to be planning. Like, yes, we could let God and let go, but then we also have to do our part.
Yes. It's like for confirmation, we had our planning meetings for it. Then we had to prepare it. So it's like we want to make sure that whatever we are putting out for you guys, that it's something that we feel proud of, and that you guys will find interested in to even see. So it's like we know we enjoyed the kitchen episode, so maybe we will start that. Like, it's like, yes, we are chaotically imperfect, but it doesn't mean that our episodes have to show that, even though something always happens. But that's also just how we are. We're just not studious like that.
No. And that got me thinking too, like maybe, because I know when we were in college and stuff, and even with confirmation, we would be learning something. I'm like,
it's like we like to learn, but not to like that extent where we're like
busting the books.
No. I just learned more. Like, okay, I remember I think I shared like that I did a extensive like 2-week summer theology program, and I think I took notes. I don't think I did the homeworks for it, but I was just like kind of soaking it up, and just taking it like that. So I think I learned more from that as opposed to like straight up reading a book.
Yeah, and I think even attending, like how you were saying, you have more free time on Sundays, attending like the different groups at our parish or stuff, or even like anyone, you get to learn a little bit more, and that's why they're there for. It's not just to be there awkwardly staring at each other trying to make conversations, but a lot of the times it's like there's a teaching involved in those things, and it's cool to like go and learn. And I think you get a little bit out of it, because I think for the longest times we've been the teachers.
So now we have to reteach ourselves to be students.
Yeah, to be students. And then honestly, I think little by like you're never gonna learn everything. I think every time you go to a different thing, even when you go to mass, the homilies, you're like, dang, like, oh, okay, Father. So it's all these beautiful things that you start learning in life, and you keep learning, and hopefully with these little snippets and stuff that we come across, like we get to share with you guys, and like praying it all comes from God, and goes to you guys, and just these little things that we get to learn of life.
Yeah, I guess it's like what we're trying to say is like, we hope that this podcast, our goal has always been that it's like yes, we are Catholic and we wear that with our sleeves,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just that it's like you don't have to be either this or that. Like we're just like normal people, and so
Yeah.
then it's just like that, like showing how you can embrace your faith and like live with it every on your everyday life, because your faith shouldn't just be like I'm Catholic, but only on Sundays.
Yeah, so just on
Just on
Sundays.
Sundays.
No. I think it's just a beautiful way of living. And I think once you, maybe you have those that maybe haven't, like once you start seeing like your faith as a entity, as like you, like
A part of you,
a
yeah.
part of you, it's just something different. I think I should have saved it. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Someone said, or someone said it. Um, there was a point in my life, in their life, that it was like before that point, like they were a different person, but once they met and they knew and they brought in God, like at that point it was now they were like different, like now they were like their eyes opened, or their hearts opened, because they let God
Got
in.
in.
So like their faith, like now, like that person said, like
They weren't living a double life.
yeah, like it was like before God and after God, and it's like now with after God, it's like now their faith, like it's just like them. And it's not like you're perfect either. It's
Yeah.
not that. And it's not like you're the most holiest person
No,
either.
never that. It's just the way that you genuinely love your life a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And I could kind of relate to it because, okay, so for the longest time, like I've always shared, like I love the church.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, for me, it's just that more than like your faith. It's like my parish has genuinely been like our home. Like when they say, what
Mm-hmm.
is your home? My home is the church. I was just so
Yeah.
blessed enough to make a lot of friends there and to like truly like live it there. Like some people, maybe because I experienced that like as a kid, like my parents were doing ministry and then we would show up and do things. So like church for me was always my safe space where I felt like I could be like myself.
Yeah.
And at school, I was always like more serious, more reserved, quiet, and stuff. And it didn't help that I went by two different names because, well, at school, like my name's Maria, and that's like my legal name, Maria. But at church, I don't like how Maria sounds. Like I'm much more comfortable with it now, but I didn't like how they said like would say Maria. So then I just told them like at church my name is Lupita, and at school I'm Maria. So it almost did feel like growing up,
Double.
like I was living like a little double life, because at church here I was this like cheerful person, super extroverted, and then at school like Monday would come and I'd be like serious vibes. And even in like the way that I would like dress myself, I would be like,
I would see her. I'm like, okay.
yeah, at like
Serious
yeah,
girl.
at school I would feel like I would dress like unintentionally like ugly and with my hair just like slicked back. And then at church I'd be like, yeah, with my cute
That's
Sunday
so
outfit,
funny.
hair straightened, nobody gets to see me like that. But I did. And so then it's like after that I feel like I don't know what clicked. I don't know, like it's not that I ever got bullied, thank the Lord. I just had like that RB phase. But after college, that's when I was like, no, like during college I was like, I don't have to be two different people. Like I guess that did take some prayer and like maybe some like traumas and stuff like that to like sort through it, so that it's like, no, even now at work it's like I want to the person who I reflect at church be the person that others get to see too. And like in college, yeah, I wasn't like a whole social butterfly either, but they got to see a little bit more of that. And at work they do too. And at home I'm working on it. No, it's just at home. It's also your comfort space. You know, sometimes like you
Yeah.
get home and you're like, oh, I'm so tired of things.
It's been a day.
It's been a day. So they get to see the little angry pieces of you. But it's true. Like you don't want to be like, my faith is only on Sundays. Like you want to be that and embody it every day, and it makes a difference.
And honestly, I think before I just like, you know, I was like, I let God in, I think fully. Before, I think I would just be angry all the time for no reason. And it's crazy because it's like, how can you be like, now I would, if I see as someone just angry, I'm like, dang, why are they so angry? But it's like, well, that was me too.
Yeah, like without even realizing it.
I
Yeah.
was just an angry little teenager girl person. But I think once you start, I don't know, like falling in love, it's like God gives you these graces, and you're like, you know what, Carmen, chill. Like it's not that big of a deal, honestly, in the grand scheme. Like it's not.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right. It's like, oh yeah, other people are going through it
But,
all. Like it's
yes,
not just
we're all
me.
going through
You know,
something.
gives you a little bit humbled little slap. You know, okay, here I am.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean, I still sometimes maybe I do get angry. It's a
Oh, for
regular
sure. I'm
feelings,
still
emotions.
just ask my husband. Like he'll tell you how angry I am. No.
Yeah, no, but yeah, like yeah. So it's like I think the moment that you do accept it and have your trust in Him and God, and just like not hiding, like that you genuinely enjoy going to mass, that you like going to everything. Yeah, I think. So our camera died, but anyways, yeah, like how we were saying, I forgot what I was saying.
Just let the Holy Spirit in.
Yeah, let the Holy Spirit in and guide you honestly through life. We're gonna come across through so many things, challenges, obstacles, happiness, lovely days, weird days, all of this. But just at the end of the day, like, give God that thanks and let the Holy Spirit guide you, because honestly, even with falls and stuff, like yesterday I fell and my arm hurts and my leg kind of hurts too. So I don't think I'm that injured. Maybe it's just a fall and the soreness, but at the end of the day, it's like, well, thank you, God, for letting me be able to still walk and still like put my hand up. Like, I don't think anything broke. And if something would have broken, it's like, well, at least it's just a broken something and not like,
Something worse.
Yeah. So it's like,
we just wanted to be besties. She wanted to walk with me on my journey.
Be handicapped. I'm just kidding.
We wanted to do, like we always say, we love doing life together. Wanted to experience a fall on her opposite side. Yeah. Oh no, it's the same side. Yes, or the right side. Yeah, that's where I'm also injured.
So yeah, with that, and experiences happen, and if we're always angry with the world, it's like, no, you need to leave that anger aside in a way and let God in. Yeah.
Yeah, because anger is nasty, and it's one of the, it's one of the 7 deadly sins. It's like pride. Yeah, it's like a lot of them, but greed, sloth. Let me see. Vanity.
Vanity is one.
Is it one?
I think so.
Let me see.
We'll double check.
Hey Siri, what are the 7 deadly sins in the Catholic Church? Yes, pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, and sloth. So yes, wrath is anger.
Yeah. Oh, so not vanity. Or being vain.
Well,
that's something else, but it's still bad.
Vanity is a sin, but it's not one of the 7 deadly sins. Yeah. But wrath is bad. Pride, lust, gluttony, sloth. But that's why you have to learn how to differentiate too, like between like being tired and like giving yourself that like letting yourself rest, and then there's a difference between rest and sloth.
Yeah.
So
So it's like, honestly, invite God into your spaces, into your life, into your home, into where you even, like how you were saying, into your work. A lot of the times it won't be like you're screaming God's name to people at work, but it's more like smiling at someone, helping someone, doing something for someone else. That's how you show God's love.
It's just more of that, like you want to just be reflectant of it, and that's like what I like try to reflect, like today, like if did my actions show like like how we're on the podcast, it's like
Mm-hmm.
we're preaching this, but then it's like if my actions weren't showing it in my home, then it's like that. And that's like my struggle, like where I need to work on at home,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like if they see me angry or like stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
like my cuñadas, and it's like I don't want that to be like the version that they're experiencing, because then it's like they're seeing two double-sidedness, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
well, you're showing this persona and this over here, it's like school all over again. But like I said, it's like, they see the tiredness of me, all of that. So it's like, it's family. That's
And
where it's hard.
yeah, and I think it's a process because I do
Mm-hmm.
think some people with time with I feel like I've seen like older people like sometimes they're able to be like, okay, like let me breathe. Not like old people, but like I mean
It
like
comes with wisdom.
it comes with wisdom. Yeah, that's what I was trying to
Or,
say.
I mean, I guess like the one tip that I don't remember if it's like a friend or where I heard it, but it's like one thing that they always said. It's like before that they walked into, like, after their hard day of work, before they walked into their house, like they almost kind of like, you wipe your feet or whatever. They almost did that and like dusted themselves off and were like, okay, I'm not gonna carry any of this baggage into my house, because like my house doesn't deserve it. And again, so much easier said than done. I'll let you
Yeah.
guys know when I get there, because so far I'm not there. But sometimes I do preach to myself.
Yeah.
But it's like that's like one little tip, because it's like, imagine, like, pray for all the social workers out there. Like,
It's a
they get to
lot.
see a lot. Like, I know I at some point I considered pursuing the social workers, especially with kids. But I couldn't, like, I don't know, I'm a big empath, like we were just talking like earlier. Like,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you just could talk to someone and you could just feel like in adoration you're praying for someone, and then to feel the pain that
Mm-hmm.
someone is carrying, like, it's like the worst. Like,
Yeah.
and so then even then, like, that's just God, like, allowing for us to experience that for a little bit. And if you're carrying that much pain, like, stop carrying it yourself, like,
Yeah.
surrender it. Because I'm like, okay, well, yeah, just like stop carrying it yourself, and surrender it. So, needless to say, we have 2 weeks left, or about a week before July ends, and just use this time to prepare yourself for what the fall will bring. And I think that next week's episode, we'll talk about how we can prepare ourselves for the different ministries. And we'll do like a little mini ministry fair and our favorite this or that segment. Yeah, that'll be a fun one. So, yes. Well, we hope that you guys enjoyed this episode, and we hope to be able to continue to post frequently and go back to our Thursday scheduled days. But yeah, Carmen, do you want to wrap us up with the saint of the day?
Yes. So today's saint of the day is Saint Bridget of Sweden. She was mother of 8 and the founder of the Bridgetine order, known for her profound religious visions of Christ's passion, and she dedicated her later life to the poor and to urging the papacy to return to Rome. She died in Rome in 1373, but her remains were returned to the primary Bridgetine monastery in Sweden. She was canonized by Pope Boniface the Ninth, I think. And in 1999, Pope John Paul II named her as co-patroness of Europe alongside St. Catherine of Siena and St. Edith Stein. Wow.
Wow. Saint Bridget? Pray
Bridget, yeah, of Sweden.
of Sweden, pray
Mm-hmm.
for us. And well, this wraps up episode 31. We hope that you guys enjoyed it. We went, I think, a little deeper than we anticipated, but that's always how the podcasts are. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to this channel and like, comment, and share, as it helps us reach other community members. And if you don't follow us on Instagram, you can find us at Enkindled Voices. And we'll see you guys till next time. Bye.
Bye.